Tonight, 5 Americans are on their way home after being freed from a prison in Iran. The U.S. made a deal with Iran, releasing $6 billion in Iranian oil revenue with specific terms on how it can be used. As ABC's Ike Ejachi explains tonight, the U.S. insists that they were unlawfully detained, some for years.
5 American prisoners are now free after spending years behind bars in Iran's notorious Evin prison. It was part of a deal between the United States and Iran that called for an exchange of 5 prisoners between the two countries, as well as giving Iran access to roughly $6 billion in its frozen oil revenue. Secretary of State Antony Blinken telling reporters he had an emotional conversation with the Americans.
It means that husbands and wives, fathers and children, grandparents can hug each other again, can see each other again, can be with each other again.
The U.S. identifying 3 of the 5 Iranian-American prisoners as Siamak Namazi, Murad Tabaz, and Imad Sargi, each sentenced to 10 years behind bars after being convicted of espionage, which the prisoners and the U.S. government say were fabricated. The mother of one prisoner and the wife of another were also released. While they were not imprisoned, they weren't allowed to leave Iran until now. President Biden releasing a statement celebrating the release of the detained citizens, thanking the governments of Qatar, Oman, Switzerland, and South Korea for their efforts in getting the Americans home. Meanwhile, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell slamming the administration for its negotiating tactics.
Unfortunately, the deal that secured their release may very well be the latest example of President Biden rewarding and incentivizing Tehran's bad behavior.
The Biden administration has repeatedly said the funds given to Iran can only be used for humanitarian purposes.
This involved the access by Iran to its own money that had accumulated in Korean Bank as the result of oil sales that Iran made, which were lawful at the time those sales were made.
Ike Ejachi, ABC News, Washington.